What's good, y'all? What's good? Yeah, we're gonna talk this sports talk this afternoon, man. Y'all deserve it, man. Y'all deserve all that good talk. I can't lie. Y'all deserve it. What's good, y'all, man? What's popping, man? Yeah, man, there's a lot going on. Definitely in the sports world too, man. You know, we do on the platform talk a lot of this hip hop. You know, it's always something going on in hip hop. You know, of course, in sports too. Sports, there's things going on in sports every single day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sports, it has became, I would say, one of the biggest things in the nation right now. And the reason I'm saying that is because all of the gambling apps, you know, this became a big business now. You know what I mean? If you think in sports is real, you out of your mind. And that's why I feel like I got to jump on here because we got to talk about this. There's a lot going on in sports, man. You know, whether it's fake or whether it's real, it's still happening. It's still happening, man. That's a fact. Now, I want to start today's show off with the NBA. The reason I say the NBA, I'm not sure if it's real or fake, is because of the apps, man. You know, the FanDuels, you know, all of the apps. You know, it's funny how these guys are supposed to score 25, they get 24. You know, it's funny how these guys are supposed to get 9 rebounds, they get 7, 8. You know, it's funny how they get these so-called assists, and then it never happens. You know what I mean? These are things that happen in the world, you know, I guess when, you know, it ever since the apps, it's just, this is the way it's been falling. I'm sorry, y'all. Phone going off crazy as people hitting me up, asking me about, sending me things and letting me know what's going on in the world right here. It's a lot, man. I'm doing a lot. So, yeah, so with sports, I feel like, you know, who knows if it's real or fake? You know, these are guys getting paid millions of dollars. You know, they can, you know, you can easily tell these guys like, yo, don't score 25 tonight, score 24. You know what I mean? It's easy. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They go home with millions of dollars, man. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Their issues is trying to make sure that their 21-year-old ass don't get a 40-year-old pregnant. That's the only stress that these dudes have in the sports field. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't know if it's real or fake. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. All right, so on my side of things, NBA. If you ask me who I like in the NBA, I'm a Lakers fan. I mean, a Celtics fan, die hard, but I got to keep it real. I like the Lakers, man. I like the Lakers a lot. I'm not going to hold you. I feel it's fake. I feel they want LeBron to win. I feel they want LeBron in the finals. You got to watch out for this shit. There's a lot of fake shit that's going to start happening in the NBA. Just like LeBron, the ring that he won over the Corona. Everybody say, yo, do you like that? Do you respect that LeBron ring in the Corona? I said, hell no, that was a fake ring. That was a, 30, 40 game season ring. And, like there's 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that could do 30 games in the playoffs. You know what I mean? 82 games in the playoffs. We talking over 100 something games. That's tough. Especially if you win it in the playoffs. That's why I'm saying I don't know if the Lakers, so far they've been healthy. Got to give it to them. And they looking good. So if you ask me who I think could possibly be one of them dudes in the playoffs, I would have to say Lakers. Now, I like the Suns too, but the Suns don't play no defense. There's no way in the world the Suns are going to be able to beat the Nuggets. There's no way, bro. I'm almost guaranteeing it. I'm almost guaranteeing it. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I mean, because look, the Nuggets play D. The Nuggets got a better bench. The Suns, what worries me is the defense and the bench. Getting rid of Cameron Payne was big for them. He's been doing this thing on the team that he's on right now. These are big pieces that a lot of these teams let go to get these type of pieces. Like you guys really wanted Kevin Durant. You let everything go for Kevin Durant, but now you got all types of bums. The bench is garbage. Why would you let your whole team go for one player? That's why I don't understand. It's too much, they got the guy on their team that said it. Oh yeah, I get it. I see all the dick riding, bowl. You know, he's telling them that the refs are dick riding. The owner of your team is dick riding. He gave up your whole team for one player, and now y'all can't get no wins because y'all can't play no defense. I was excited for the Suns this year. I ain't gonna hold you. I was really excited to see the Suns play this year. But then, you know, once I'm looking at the Suns now, they're not playing no defense. That's trash. I don't really want to see the Suns no more this year, man. They disappointed me, man. They were supposed to be one of the hottest teams in the business. And this is what happened to them. You know, they look trash. They look trash. I don't think the Suns, I ain't gonna hold you. The Suns is lucky if they get out the first round, the way they look and the way they play in defense. The way they play in defense, they are lucky to get out that first round. And as of right now, let me see where they sitting at. Let me see where these dudes are sitting at right now. Because we're going to see who they're going to have to play in that first round. Because that's going to be the determining factor. Let's see where these dudes are sitting at right now. Because look, if the Suns got to run up against the Nuggets first round, exit them. Exit them. Let's see. All right, so if the playoffs started today, yeah, they're out of there. They got to play the Nuggets first round. And they got to play the get-in game against the Warriors and the Lakers. They could be exited right there. I don't know if the Suns could beat the Lakers or the Warriors in a series. I'm not going to hold you. I don't know if they could beat them. It's going to be tough. That's why I'm trying to explain this to y'all. It's kind of nasty work for the Suns right now. The Suns might as well, if I'm the Suns, I'm thinking, am I moving KD? If not, I might need to rest him because if he gets hurt, we're finished. He's old. Nobody wants him. And who are we going to be able to get for KD if he gets hurt? They might as well throw the towel in because it's looking like the season is over for the Suns. I'm looking at first round exits. If so, not even out of that playing game. I ain't going to hold you. I ain't going to hold you. It's looking like they lucky if they get out that first round. Or the play-in. So if I'm them Suns and I'm the owner, that's a lot you got to decide on, man. Do we really want to keep this moving with KD and Bradley Beal? That's bad vibes. I would have never picked up Beal. He's hurt all the time. He don't play no defense. And his game looks old school. I ain't gonna hold you. He looks old school. I can name a lot of shooting guards out there right now that'll give him that work. You know what I mean? Word. DiVincenzo for the Knicks is looking just as good as him right now. DiVincenzo is looking good, just as good as him right now. And I ain't gonna hold you, man. I gotta give respect to them Knicks. I gotta give respect to them Knicks. You know, I ain't no hater. I'm from New York. Originally, I'm a Knicks fan. Originally, I'm a Knicks fan. I came into the world as a Knicks fan. Why wouldn't I be a Knicks fan? I'm from New York, bro. Especially I'm from the 90s and the 80s. Patrick Ewing, Charlie Ward, Allen Houston, Sprewell. What? Definitely a Knicks fan. Charles Oakley, Larry Johnson. Go New York, go New York, go. All of that in my veins. Outside, watching the Knicks play in the playoffs in the Bronx with a TV with a hanger in it for reception while we outside. 100 niggas around the TV. That's a fact. But that's one of the reasons why I'm not a Knicks fan no more. That's a prime example why I'm not a Knicks fan no more. Because of what I just explained to y'all. Hot summers in June, year after year, outside with the family, with mad goons, watching the Knicks lose to Jordan. Nah, nasty. Because let's keep it real. During them years, those were the only niggas we couldn't get through. That was it. No, there was a part of time when the Cavs was giving us problems. Mark Price, and them. They was like, but the Knicks got the up on them though throughout that decade. Give me the Knicks over the Cavs throughout that decade. That's a fact. Give me the Knicks over the Cavs throughout that decade. So, for me to sit here and say that I was never a Knicks fan, I would be lying. I would be lying. Diehard Knicks fan. We got my man John Starks. He's a killer too. You know what I'm saying? These were all the guys back in the 90s that I was accustomed to. These are all the guys back in the 90s that I was brought up on. Of course, I'm a Knicks fan, fam. But I couldn't be disappointed no more, man. It's year after year. It got to a point where it was like a dead end. It was a dead end. There was like nowhere for me to go. There was nowhere for me to go at that point. There was nowhere for me to go. It was either, rock with the Knicks, keep losing, or make a move. So I ain't gonna lie. The move that I decided to make was I kept it in the East. I made my move to Boston. Usually Knicks fans can't say that. Knicks fans hate Boston. Nah, I'm not going to make a move and go to Chicago. That's too much DRing. And all the other teams in the East is trash. I got to win from here on out when I left the Knicks. So I went with Boston. And I got to remind you, when I went to Boston, they was on their doodle years. This was the down years. I just knew it would turn around because of Boston. I knew the history of the franchise. I knew it. I knew the history of the franchise. That's why I went that route. I knew where they was going to go with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, yeah, I might as well just jump into that route and jump into that game because it's just going to make a little bit more sense for me, to be a Boston Celtics fan because I won't get my feelings hurt. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, so in the East, of course, Boston looks like they got the best shot of winning it. But, there's a lot of people that's going to be in their way for that ring. I'm telling you that now. It ain't going to be that easy. It ain't going to be that easy. So if I'm the Knicks, I'm thinking, all right, for us to get out of this, we gotta get through the Cavs. Let's see what the Knicks gonna have to go up against first. As of right now, the Knicks are in trouble too. The Knicks got to play Orlando in 7. I think the Knicks could get Orlando in 7. I ain't gonna front on you. I think the Knicks could get Orlando in 7. That's actually a matchup that the Knicks might be able to get out of first round. But the thing is, niggas don't understand if you're a Knicks fan and you're a basketball fan, you know this. Orlando is serious at home. That's the only thing. They don't lose at home. They don't. I gamble a lot. Orlando's one of them teams that win a lot of games at home. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is who's going to steal that win at home? Is it going to be Orlando or the Knicks? I'm not sure who I actually think could steal that win because the Knicks it's the Knicks. The Knicks are the Knicks. I know that. Shout out to James White. Shout out to Puff Big. What's goody? You know what I mean? Yeah, so the Knicks are the Knicks. What we going to do? The Knicks is the Knicks. Now, I'm going to tell you, the Knicks, the only reason why I said I could rock with the Knicks in that series is I think the Knicks got a little more. I think the Knicks got a little more, man. I'm not going to front. I think the Knicks got a little more. Orlando, got a little bit more vets. Orlando might be a little bit too young, to be honest with you. So, they could throw the game. They could do a lot of turnovers. You know what I mean? So, when you got a team that, that's young in the playoffs, it changes the game. Markeep, what's good? Facts. that changes the game, you know, when you got people like that that could actually throw the game and everything like that. So, you know, it's always it always is something, man. It's always something, man. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody out there. I'm just checking out the comments. Thank you, man. Thank you for the love. That's a fact. Yeah, so Cavaliers, I don't like the Cavs. I think they're trash. I ain't gonna hold you. They big man are inconsistent. Donovan Mitchell is not all that. And the little guard they got with the braids, he's decent. He ain't no killer. They made him in an all-star game like he's nice. I can name a lot of guards that will kill him. That's another one that's overrated. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these teams, y'all don't understand. This is like anything in marketing. You know, there's a lot of things that people are lying to us for sales. You know, they're making it look like he's nice. They want to move him. I know Cleveland wants to move him. He's too little. Garland, his name is. I know they want to move him. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to make him like Nate Robinson. Shout out to Nate. That's my nigga too. But I remember when the Knicks traded him to the Celtics. A couple months before that, and when the season started, you would drive through Manhattan, and they got Nate Robinson on the billboards like he's Jordan. No, they were trying to make him seem like a superstar so they could get some money for him and move him. And what happened? They moved him instantly to the Knicks. I mean, to the Celtics. Which I was happy about that because the Celtics, when I made that trade, they jumped on the two teams. True players that I wasn't mad at having. They was from the Knicks. They took Marbury and they took Nate Robinson. I wasn't mad at that. Those was my guys from New York. You know, they wasn't going to help us win, but we'll take them. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't going to help us win, but we'll take them. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So Celtics always made a little couple moves that I didn't mind having in the game. You know what I mean? I wish the Celtics would have picked up Melo. That's who I really wanted to have on there. But then when the Knicks picked up Melo, I actually liked the Knicks those years. I didn't claim them, but I liked the Knicks that year. I thought the Knicks was trying something different. You know, they had Mon Shepard, J.R. Smith, and my boy Jeremy Lin. I felt like the Knicks was exciting to watch then. The Knicks got a team like that now. That's the last time the Knicks had a good team. I think that was 14, 15. That's almost 10 years later it took the Knicks to get another good team. That's why I don't fuck with them, man. That's why I don't rock with them. It took them 10 years to get it right. That's nasty trash work. That's a fact. That's all type of nastiness. Why does it take so long to get to the bottom line of making it like they've made the playoffs a few times, but that's the thing about Knicks basketball. Y'all niggas is happy with just making the playoffs. Where they do that at? Yeah. I'm not happy that we just make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? As a Boston fan, we trying to get out the first 2, 3, 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we respect. We don't respect nothing else. We don't respect nothing else. We only respect W's. That's it. That's the only thing we respect. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard letting the Knicks go, but I had to, fam. I had to. I had to. All right, so they asked me who's the best player right now. I would have to say in the NBA, I'm going to stay with LeBron still, man. I'm going to stay with LeBron. Fuck it. I got to say LeBron. I feel like LeBron is the only one with the IQ of a real champion. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to stick with Bron. Bron is the only one I feel that could actually, you know, win a game in game 7 with backing a nigga down, throwing a right assist, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got the strength to finish. So yeah, give me LeBron. I'm going to stay with LeBron. What's good, Daniel Berry? Do you agree LeBron is the best player still? I don't know. I'm just asking. You know what I mean? I don't want to say a new dude is the best player. I can't say that because then I feel like there's no, like, he got to show me something. He got to show me something to new players, man. That's a fact. That's the fact. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, what you think, Daniel? I'm going to run with LeBron. I'm going to run with him. All right, who's another team that could make some noise? Let's go. Let's stay in the West for a minute. So you got the Nuggets, you got the Suns, you got we got the Nuggets, the Suns, the Lakers. Who else we got out there? OKC. Okay, I wanted to talk about OKC. OKC is one of them teams in the playoffs you don't want to face, but I don't see them doing nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. I think they're a team that, you know, they get in a couple, they in second place. They like the typical NBA teams. You know, every year there's always one team that go on a run that has a good record, but then they get killed in the playoffs because these are the guys that are trying real hard. They're playing against teams. A lot of teams are just pacing themselves for the playoffs. I'm telling y'all that now. They're just pacing themselves. They're not even really playing hard. OKC is one of them teams that are playing hard. They got the youth that have their main 5 out there every game. There's teams that's resting niggas just to get to the playoffs. So if you ask me, when I think of OKC, I look at them bums as roadkill. As a fact. They're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying about them. I don't see them making any real moves. Okay, so let me see who else we got out there. The Warriors, still my dudes. Lakers, Dallas. Now, playoff time, sleep on them if you want. Let Kyrie and Luka make a run, y'all in trouble. Ain't nobody stopping either one of them dudes. Best moves in the NBA. Best players, no, it's still LeBron, then Luka, or Luka, then LeBron, one of the two. But Kyrie Irving is in that discussion. Offensively. I'm going to tell y'all that now. Kyrie Irving is definitely in discussion. He is real, fam. That's a fact. I can see Kyrie going off in the playoffs and, you know, getting to the bag. I can see Kyrie going off in the playoffs and getting to the bag. Shout out to all y'all too, giving them likes. That's a fact. But yeah, I can see Kyrie getting to it, man. That's a fact. All right, y'all, man. We're going to jump up off there. You know, we're going to get to it once a day, I'm going to say, with the sports. And, oh, yeah, before we go, let me talk a little MLB. I'm a Yankees fan because it didn't start yet, but I'm going to talk a lot of baseball. I like watching baseball more than basketball, but I like playing basketball more than baseball. It's crazy. I'm a Yankees fan, but them Dodgers is it, man. Them Dodgers is it. It's going to take a lot for us to get them this year. I ain't going to hold you. They got a stacked team. They are unbelievably stacked. But we're Yankee fans, man. You know, we're going to shave our facial hair. We ain't going to be able to wear no chains during the game. You know, we got to wear the long socks. We're going to look like goofies, but we're going to fight. You know what I mean? We're going to look like old school baseball players, but we're going to fight. And that's been my team for years. I will never lead the Yankees. That's a fact. Or the Giants. The Knicks, I had to lead them. I don't have nothing to do with Dolan. He's a goofy to me. That's a fact. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later on. We will go over some more things. And thanks for the support. And go like and subscribe and watch all those interviews on the channel. They're doing very well. I want to thank y'all. and let's just keep the page moving. We got a lot of people to prove wrong. They're all haters.